Okay, I needed to make this because I've just came across some 2018 footage of me when I last slept in a tent at winter. That might sound crazy, but I remember 2018 I also slept in a tent at winter, and I have the video on my phone. I just came across it and I didn't watch it all. I'm gonna save it for another video where I'm gonna download the video from my phone to my PC so we can view it together. It's probably gonna be embarrassing because, it's like, it's 11, 12-year-old me. I was either 11 or 12 when that was took. I can't believe it. I just found that old video. It's nice to see because I was still running hard. I was still pushing, but my brother wasn't around back then, so I wasn't. Yeah, my brother wasn't around then. It's great. Like, it just looks so funny. Like, you heard me in the background. Okay, so it's been a few minutes since you last seen me. Why did it fade to black? So yeah, that was the weirdest thing I've ever watched because it's like nostalgic, but at the same time it's really, really awkward because it's old me or young me. Oh god. I was either 11 or 12 when that was took because it was 2018, but I don't know if it was the start or the end of 2018. I don't know if it was the start or the end, so yeah. We're going to be seeing little old me. Like, that is just crazy how I've kept that video since 2018. I've kept more videos on there, but I can't show any of them on YouTube because they involve someone that doesn't want his face to be shown. So I can't put them on, but I can put little old me in a tent at Manchester in the middle of winter. Like, you gotta be strong if you're doing that. And I did it when I was 11 or 12. I did it when I was 11 or 12, and then I did it again when I was 15, and I still survived. I mean, back then it was on a back garden, not in the middle of nowhere, but you know what I mean. Last time it was in a garden, so I was fine there. Well, yeah, that is so weird. Like, I swear, I skipped ahead a bit, and all you heard was me, pineapple! Like, I skipped ahead the video, and all you heard was me in the background, pineapple! Oh. That was funny. Like, what the hell? What the hell was wrong with me? Pineapple! Like, you see, I have it on the stick as well. Oh no, it's gonna be embarrassing knowing that I used to be like that. I also did have short hair, so that's also gonna be a bit weirder because you won't see this. You won't see that. Why? Oh, so yeah, that is gonna be hashtag embarrassing, but what can we do? We've got to watch it for old time's sake. I mean, I wasn't even on YouTube back then, but I was still making like mini YouTube videos. I wasn't on YouTube, but I was making little YouTube videos. I don't know why, but little me used to make like little YouTube videos that never got published to YouTube. I remember one time in 2018, I took a video of the woman that I despise. The woman that I despise. I took a video of her, and I went, I'm putting this on Twitter because her voice was like so high pitched because she was sick or something. And I was like, yes, I'm putting this on Twitter. And the reason I hate her is for me to know. If people want to know, if they see me in real life and people want to know, ask me, because what she did to me and my father. Even though, you know, I don't really see my father much anymore, like at all. Still, what she did to me and him, I'll always despise her for that. Made my life a living hell. Made my dad's tricked my dad so many times that he couldn't even see it. I say he's gullible, but he doesn't say that. He doesn't say he's gullible, but he is. But you know, that now I will be doing a reaction to that maybe later today because I actually thought I was going to school yesterday, Tuesday. I thought I was actually going to school then. But apparently I wasn't. Like, apparently I wasn't going to school. Isn't it usually the 3rd we go back or the 4th? It's usually one of them. So why did we not go back? But you know, an extra week off won't hurt, but I just can't wait to see my darling. You know. But it's so funny. You just, in one of the videos, you hear me in the background. Yes! I'm putting this on Twitter. And it's just it was so awkward. Even though it was awkward, you know, I was putting it on Twitter, apparently. And then I remember another video on my old iPad. My old iPad that ended up breaking because we got locked out of it, and we was locked out of it for good because we needed Apple ID or whatever. I took a video of my granddad after his helicopter broke, his little toy helicopter that my mum brought him after my mum crashed it. We lost all of that footage, and I went, "Hey, you're on YouTube." But this was way, way before 2018. Or it might have been 2018, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was before that, though. Saying I got my new iPad 2020. It's just so, it was... I used to actually believe I was on YouTube. Like, I used to sit here, play good old GTA, and then go, yeah, so what you need to do, guys, is you need to go up there, and I wasn't even recording anything. I was like, yeah, you just got to go up there, got to go around, you know, got to spin around. But I wasn't even recording anything. Because I was that brain dead. But, you know, I got better. I got a lot better. And I stopped going like, alright, so we got to go around here, go around there. But I used to like talk to myself as well, because I used to believe I had God in my head, and I don't know. But back then, when I used to believe I had God in my head talking to me, that must have been a lot better than now. A lot better than now. Like, because I actually had someone to guide me back then, and I used to follow his instructions. But after he said, I've got to go now, I've got another little boy that needs me, he never returned. So that's the weird thing. The voice never returned. And I'm not saying that to look crazy or anything, but that voice in my head, that was apparently God, was making me do good in the world and making me do the right choices and everything. And I followed his advice after he left, and I stayed how he wanted me to stay. And he helped me. He helped me. You know, even though I looked crazy and I was in the corner, yeah, I'll do that. Even though I looked completely insane, it was still good to have a guide. And then years later, my brother came along and helped me. God left my head about the same time, around 2018. So I had to wait about 2 years for my brother to show up and start guiding me. And only some people know where my brother is now. I hope my brother is okay, because I don't want him dead. Even though it's like I've got to babysit him. I mean, he seems to be alright for now, but he's very good at manipulating people. So, you know. So yeah, he seems alright, but you know, he could just be... You know what I mean? So, I want to trust him. But at the same time, I've just got to, like, babysit him, because I don't want him to do anything stupid, because he still has his life. I only have one chance. He left because he's having those thoughts because his woman left him. He has all the chances, I only have one. He has loads of chances, I only have one. So while I've got to be focusing on what I've got to do, I can't, because I've got to also focus on him, because I've got to stay with him, I've got to, you know, do what I need to do, and then just so on and so on. But, you know, one day I hope me and my darling can be together. I don't care what I have to go through just to be with her. I want to be with her. Don't know if she feels the same way. I hope she does, but I'll have to ask her sometime myself. I probably won't end up asking her. But, you know. Good old little old me. Oh, that little video, though. Like, just in the background. Pineapple! Like, what? Like, after I seen that part, I was like, what? Pineapple? What am I talking about pineapple for? But, you know, it's just the way it goes. That's the way it is. Alright. It's about my time to head off. It's 7. It is, okay, it looks dead dark, but it's actually 7 in the morning. So, you know. It looks very, very dark. That's because it is. But it's actually 7 in the morning. I've got to get breakfast and everything. Got to get ready for school again, even though I'm not in school. Like, I can't believe I got ready for school and I'm not even at school. Like, what the hell? Anyway. Goodbye, darling. I love you. And everybody else. Peace.